Martin here. Today I want to show you how to upgrade your headlights on your Jeep Cherokee, and this is also for your Jeep YJs, some Fords and Chevrolets as well. Anything with a 5x7 headlight. And we're going to upgrade those to a LED type, as I've done with some of the other lights I've done on here has gone to LED. Alright, well let me show you what I got. Alright, the LEDs I got them off Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description where you can purchase the exact same ones I got, and I'll also put a link to that seller's store. Check that out as well. Alright, they come just like this. Let's see, open them up here. Alright, got the instructions right here. This is going to be very simple installation. Very well packaged. Looks like that. Got a nice aluminum housing to it with the cooling fins on the back side. And this is looking like it's going to be a plug-and-play installation. This is a super bright LED, and it's going to provide 110 watts of light output. And also going to provide you with a color temperature very close to daylight. And that's what you really want. And another thing about these type of LEDs, they provide a real good cutoff line, so you're not blinding your oncoming drivers as well. Very much like a projection headlight. And that's pretty much what these lenses look like, is a type of projection type lens on them. Similar to what I got on my Grand Cherokee right now. Alright, well, let me get a couple tools and we'll get started. Alright, this should be really easy. Now, depending on what vehicle you do this to, like let's say it's on our Jeeps here, all I'm going to need is a Phillips screwdriver and then a 5/32 or a 4mm Allen to do this whole job. Now, it may be a little bit different if you're doing this on a Chevrolet or a Ford, and but pretty much the same. Okay, first all I need is a Phillips to remove two of the Phillips screws that hold in the light bezel here. Alright, then next you just need your Allen to remove the 4 Allens on the front headlight around it's the trim ring that hold the actual light bulb or the headlight into place. There's that trim ring I was talking about. Now these are actually aftermarket lights. This is a glass lens. I'm running the Hella light bulbs in here. But there you are, you simply unplug this, and you can probably tell that I've upgraded this wiring right here. And what I'm actually doing down here is I got a couple relays, one for bright and one for dim, and I'm running these heavy gauge wires then straight back to the battery source. And it did help as far as improving the light power to the bulb, instead of all that power going through your switch and then back out again. And they basically running it on like probably no better than 18 gauge wire. This should be a really easy installation, because all I got to do is simply take this right here, plug it into here. There we go. Take your all this wiring, pigtail, shove it back into here. this film off of here. Now there's some writing right on here. Gives you the DOT number. Make sure that's facing the right side up, and you know you got this headlight in the correct way. Now I just got to replace this trim. There. And reinstall the 4 Allen screws. Using these long reach Allen wrenches really helps out a lot. Makes it very easy to remove and replace those screws. Now before I put that bezel back in here, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights, check both dim and bright, make sure everything's working good. Wow, that is bright. It is a much wider light than the factory ones, or even with the Hellas I got in here. Those are I think they're a 60 by 90 watt bulb, and I can definitely tell a huge difference. We'll have to show you a before and after as well. So what it is that bigger bulb on the bottom, that's your bright, and then these are your dim. And when you put it on bright, it's all of them. And there's the Hella lights that I have installed. You can see, they're okay. You come over here and wow, what a difference. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with those. Very white light, you know, very daylight like type light, especially, you know, compared to the even an aftermarket Hella light that I got in the other one there. You saw how yellow the Hellas were compared to these. This is very white light. I can't wait for it to get dark here in a few hours and go take this out for a drive, and you know, I can show you a before and after. All right, well, I'm going to get this bezel put back in and then change out the other one. All right, that looked good too. All right, it's finally dark enough. I'm going to take this rig out for a drive, see how well these new headlights do. Why don't you come along with me? Okay, this is the before with the Hella lights, 60 watts low beam. There I flipped to high beam. Now you notice it does splash up quite high. Okay, back to low beam there. And this is also low beam with the Hella lights. And there's high beam. Okay, now we're with the LED lights. You can see that the light is a lot whiter. Okay, that's high beam right there. I may need to adjust these up a little bit. Okay, back to low beam. Now we're going up that same drive there. That's low beam there. This actually looks darker than it actually was. And there's high beam. But a much whiter light. Well, I gotta say I'm pretty pleased with them. Extremely white light. I mean, just like they say in the description, like daylight. And I didn't get anybody flashing me the brights or anything, so I probably got them adjusted properly. Maybe I even got to bring them up just a little bit more. And that's a very easy thing to do. There's just a couple adjustment screws, one for up and one for left and right. And that's it for that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you never subscribed to me before, please hit that subscribe button right down there somewhere and a little bell symbol right next to it. And that way you get notifications the next time I put up a video. And check out the links down below in the description where you'll find links to the owner store that sells these lights on Amazon. And I'll also put a link to the lights directly to this particular one right here. And by going through that link, you can also do all your Amazon shopping, and that way the channel earns a small commission. Alright, thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one.